So you've had a chance to kind of lead and create significant value in a few different organizations here. And so are there some common approaches that you've used to succeed over these three businesses, Mike?
Yeah, I try to think of myself as being somewhat pragmatic, and I try to think as logically as I have the capability to do. Not always an easy task, but, when I have been at all the three public company organizations that I've been part of their leadership team, it's always been about, where are we going? Where are we trying to take our company and our people? How do we get there? And I always think about crazy little analogies. Be kind of like, if I'm going on a trip and I just hop in my car and I head down I-20 West aiming towards El Paso, and then I get a call and I find out I'm supposed to be going to New York, I'm going the wrong way. And it's going to take me a long time to backtrack, turn around, get back through the Dallas traffic, which is horrible, by the way, and head back east towards New York. And so knowing where you're going is one of the most important components that you can have. And to do that, we felt like at all three organizations, Fossil, Signet, and Francesca's, that we needed to have a great long-term strategic plan. And so we decided to work on that and figure out what direction do we need to be going, what do we need to be doing, why, there's the why again, do we need to be doing it, and really, get our heads on straight going forward. At the same time, we also figured out, because, when you're in these companies and there's so many opportunities flying at you right and left, sometimes there's a lot of opportunities that are really more of a distraction than they are real opportunities. So we also said we want to figure out what we want to be doing and why. We also want to figure out what we should not be doing and why, and get those distractions off the table so that we can get laser focused on the things that are going to take us where we want to go. So we put together, our internal team. Everybody had a seat at the table. We made sure that we were listening to all input that we were getting from our people, and we did a strategic planning process. I was fortunate enough that Lee actually helped us at all three of these companies. This is not an infomercial for Lee, by the way, but he did a great job of helping us. And the reason that I really enjoyed the process with him is that Lee worked as a great facilitator to help us facilitate the great ideas that we had within our organization. He didn't come in and say, well, you need to be doing it this way and this way and this way and this way, because he recognized that we knew the organization, we knew the culture, we had built the culture, and we were the ones that had to decide where it was going to go from here. But he helped us at least get our heads straight and facilitate that process. So we put together a great, very understandable and actionable long-term strategic plan at each one of these companies. Once we had this plan together, it was not just a matter of, 5-year budget numbers strung together, go out there and hit it, rah, rah, rah. It was really about saying that now that we have a plan of where we need to go, how do we get there? And to me, that is making sure that you build the right team. You have the right team of people that can execute that plan. If I go back to my analogy of driving, to your destination, it's great unless you're in an old jalopy and you don't have a mechanic on board. And then you got a big problem. So, we wanted to have the right butts and the right seats helping us, drive in the direction that we wanted to be going as fast as we possibly could. And so you got to have the right team, the right equipment, and then once you put all that together and you have an executable plan, something that you can do with excellence, the rest of it, you go out there and you drive it and you execute it.